Bill and Damon here from Games, Brrraains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. And as they made what into a series, we've got up to episode 22 of Donkey Kong Country. Baby Kong Blues, this is the baby one, with Erica Strobel returning to take up the writing mantle. We begin in K. Rool's lair as Clump and Crusher return from a, get this, failed mission to get the crystal coconut.
Surprise.
Shocked. We never see what that mission was. They just failed. Kale surprise. K. Rool then reveals he's writing his memoirs and is up to the end of it. The final chapter is supposed to be about how he successfully stole a coconut, but obviously he can't write it till he has it. I don't mind that idea. The idea of, like, this is my memoirs, but I want to end it with me having the coconut and I became the ruler of Congo Bongo, but obviously I can't finish that until I actually do it. He screams that they should steal the coconut. And I was like, yeah, because that always works. Just steal the coconut.
Yep.
And they'll be like, oh yeah, cool, we'll go get it, boss.
House soldier.
To the apes now. As we see DK and Diddy meeting up with Dixie and Candy, who are babysitting Baby Kong. And I was like, who? Where the fuck did this character come from?
A complete new character, yeah.
Completely new. But also, who's Baby?
Who's Baby, yeah.
Who does Baby Kong belong to? Who's his parents? Odd, because if you had said to me, knowing anything about Donkey Kong Pre-An, if I knew nothing, and you said, well, you've got all these characters, and then you've got Baby Kong. Who's likely to be the parents of Baby Kong? I'd have been like, well, probably Candy and Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah.
But of course that's not the case. Of course that's not the case. DK thinks babysitting sounds like fun, which makes the girls laugh. And Diddy agrees that it's probably easy, so the girls suggest that they try looking after the baby. So this is a classic thing where dudes, men think like parenting is super easy or they can do it. Any movie where a group of dudes have had to look after a baby, this is the classic shit. Three men and a little baby, so to speak.
Yeah.
But 2 apes and a baby. They head off, and DK says that'll be more fun than fishing. We then cut to DK's hut, where Baby Kong is causing chaos, screaming and crying. It turns out that it's not as fun as they thought, and DK snaps and screams at Baby Kong, which momentarily does seem to quiet the baby. However, before they can celebrate, Baby Kong just gets the hell out of Dodge. Doesn't like being shouted at, so it's like, fuck this, I'm gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Diddy and DK then give chase as Baby Kong gets into all kinds of antics, but miraculously always seems to come out unharmed.
Yeah.
You ever see a movie? And I swear it's like a 90s movie. And I know we would have watched a movie called Baby's Day Out. Or Baby's Big Day Out or something like that. Where there's like two criminals who are trying to get a baby because I think it's got like some jewels in its underpants or like in its pram or something.
Yeah.
And the baby, like, the shenanigans where the baby never gets hurt, but they're constantly getting hurt, that kind of thing. That's what it kind of reminded me of. But obviously DK and Diddy are the ones that constantly get hurt. This plays out in montage style to a song called Look Out Baby Kong. When it is over, Baby Kong ends up on Bluster's barrel transport and is shot into the sky as DK and Diddy watch on. Now, a lot of panic is coming from the fact that they're basically failing miserably as guardians.
Pretty much, yeah.
Back in K. Rool's lair, Clump and Crusher are arguing about who should tell K. Rool that they failed again. So we didn't even see them fail, they just failed. It was like, what did you do? Just go there, try and steal it, and then not get it? K. Rool starts to rant, but is interrupted by the arriving Baby Kong. And the lizard sees an opportunity with the baby ape. Yeah, it could be a good blackmail opportunity. DK and Diddy are in the jungle looking for Baby Kong, and DK is moping about his failure. They then find a barrel rocket has crashed and realise that Baby Kong has wandered off into K. Rool's lair. Speaking of which, K. Rool has put Baby Kong in a pram. DK and Diddy arrive and demand K. Rool hand over Baby Kong. K. Rool refuses and he offers them a deal. He'll give the baby back if they give him the coconut. Now, again, this all seems like a sensible idea, but we simply know this. All right, they do the deal, and then DK wallops K. Rool over their head and takes the coconut back. Like, I never understand why they seem to think like this deal is final. You gave me the coconut, that means you can't have it back. Just take it back.
You see it all the time in films, like, let's train and we'll do this,
Yeah. DK refuses and starts to advance on K. Rool. However, K. Rool then calls up 2 units of minions with guns who point them at Donkey Kong. And all I'm screaming at the TV is, shoot him! Shoot him! I'm the guy at the beginning of Jurassic Park. Shoot him! You know? DK jokingly says that he'll get Baby Kong's toys for K. Rool, like he's scared now. I'm like, if that's how it works with the minions, why are they not called up from the factory and told, go, all of you, every single one we've got, advance on the ape's location, destroy it, chew it down to the ground and get the ape, get the coconut. You know, I know it's like applying this logic to a kid's show, but man, oh man, when you see, problem is they do things like this, and it makes me go, well, you've got that available, use it.
Yep.
We then see DK and Diddy going to Cranky. Apparently, DK is planning to borrow the coconut so he can get Baby Kong back. And it's like, again, that just goes back to the whole give it to him, then take it back.
Or just use the magical powers of the coconut and say, coconut, give me a dud, a second one.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, absolutely.
It's got magical powers.
During this, Diddy distracts Cranky with a dance, so DK sneaks in and grabs the coconut after some hijinks with the case opening and closing. So Diddy's dancing around making Cranky dance, and Cranky keeps hammering his stick on the ground, which is then opening and shutting the case and stuff like that. So at least that, you could argue, that clears up the fact that the case is only opened by Cranky's banging his stick.
Yep.
However, I'm 99% sure that case is opened when Cranky hasn't even been in a hut.
Yes, many times.
In K. Rool's lair, the lizard is amused by the devastation Baby Kong is causing. So K. Rool seems quite taken and amused by Baby Kong's behaviour. Yep. He realises he's been missing a child in his life and decides he's going to keep Baby Kong. And he does this as DK arrives with a coconut. He calls him Prince Junior Croc, and Baby Kong seems happy about this new name. For some reason, DK and Diddy just leave. Like, okay, apparently that's it, and just leaves.
Yep.
So, okay. And later discuss the issue they have at the beach. Candy arrives and thinks Baby Kong is asleep in the pram, and she praises DK for his, babysitting behaviour.
Yep.
After complimenting him, she leaves and DK realises he needs to get Baby Kong back. The plan? To get another baby and switch them out. And it's just like, why is that the plan?
Yeah, so you're going to go steal another baby?
Yeah, and then you're going to keep stealing more babies to keep replacing them?
Yep.
At some point, you're going to run out of babies and either have to leave one behind or just take the baby from K. Rool.
Exactly.
As Diddy puts it, where are they going to get another baby? Because this island is weird like that. Cut, of course, to Diddy dressed as like a baby.
Of course.
It is a little disturbing, a little bit weird to see him dressed like that.
Yep.
But he's not happy about it, of course, but does agree to play the part. Meanwhile, K. Rool is reading segments of his memoir to Baby Kong. He yawns and K. Rool sings a song to help him sleep, a ballad called My Whittle Evil One. And it is funny, though, how he keeps, as he's singing it, he keeps losing focus and going really dark with it. It's like a ballad, and then he's all like, I will destroy,
Yep.
That did make me laugh. And when the song ends, he sees that Baby Kong is asleep, but so are Clump and Crusher. Because, idiots.
Yeah, it is.
He screams at them, but wakes up Baby Kong, who starts to cry. He leaves and demands that his minions get the baby back to sleep. And Clump starts to tell him a story about the time in Lizard Boot Camp, and it works instantly. Baby Kong just falls asleep.
Yep.
So that's quite silly. Across the way, Diddy and DK are there. DK manages to push Diddy's pram into Baby Kong's, replacing it when the lizards have their back turned. When they turn around, they see Diddy, but think it's Baby Kong just awake again. They are really dumb in this episode.
Stupid, yeah.
Diddy starts to behave like a baby and Clump suggests he needs some food. As Clump tries to pick him up, Diddy squirms and Clump wonders if he needs a diaper change and suggests he changes it. So there is that funniness of that. Yeah, I find it funny.
Yeah.
And obviously this is too much for Diddy, who bites his hand, causing him to scream. This wakes up the real Baby Kong and gets the attention of K. Rool, who comes back down. DK then grabs Baby Kong's pram and runs for it with Diddy right behind him. However, DK trips on the rail and sends Baby Kong's pram off on its own. So we're reaching super slapstick levels in this episode.
Yep.
DK and Diddy give chase while Clump and Crusher minions hit them. Eventually, it all leads back to the lair and Baby Kong ends up in K. Rool's claws again. DK tries to argue that K. Rool isn't up to the task of looking after the baby, but the lizard is having none of it. That is until DK reminds him that Baby Kong is an ape. Like, he's an ape.
Yep.
This reminds K. Rool that Baby Kong can never be like him. Baby Kong will never fit in with him and might even make him look bad. Well, I thought it was interesting.
Yep.
And as if to prove DK's point, Baby Kong starts to knock K. Rool around, which is enough for K. Rool to demand Baby Kong is taken away. Baby Kong then jumps in the pram and heads out with DK and Diddy in pursuit. Afterwards, K. Rool acts tough as he walks around, but he starts to cry, missing Baby Kong. He then hears the sound of Baby Kong and thinks the ape has returned, but it's just Clump in the pram pretending and offering to be K. Rool's heir. It's a weird fucking
very
episode.
weird.
And of course that doesn't work. Finally, at the beach, DK tells Diddy that he doesn't plan to tell the girls what happened, which is fair enough. Why bother telling them the truth here?
I agree.
And Kanye and Dixie are so impressed, they suggest they babysit more often. And that is enough. Hearing that and panicking, DK just admits what happened in a desperate attempt to get out of it. And they think he's lying to just get out of actually looking after baby Kong, and they walk off.
Yep.
Diddy then says, look, I'm going fishing, and DK owes him for all that he did, so he's not going fishing. He's going to do all of Diddy's chores for him for the rest of the day. And now there's Baby Kong Blues. For me, one of the best episodes to date.
Good.
It's silly as fuck.
Yep.
It's energetic. It's fast-paced. It's funny at times. Even one of the songs is particularly good.
Yeah, it's a good episode. I mean, the only thing I'll be critical about, and it might have been me, I might have missed it, but it's what happened with the coconut. They didn't put it back. They did K-Roll just go, okay, take the baby and take the coconut, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think that's what happened, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's in the whole scene where he says he's going to keep Baby Kong.
Okay, but
Because then obviously there's no trade. Yeah, admittedly the coconut's never seen again then.
yeah, because obviously we don't see it getting put back, but we don't see Cranky discovering it's gone.
Did we need to?
No.
There's an argument to say we didn't need to in this one.
It would have just been another extra minute or two of pointlessness.
Yeah, putting the coconut back and then the story carrying with Baby Kong. Yeah, there's no real need for that. It's all focused on Baby Kong.
Overall, it's a strong episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed this one. I thought it was quite fun too. Yeah, that is Baby Kong Blues, episode number 22. You got any thoughts on it? You know what to do? Let us know in the comments.
Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, consider donating to keep the website and channel running by buying us a coffee via our coffee page or picking up some merch from our Big Cartel store. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as via our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as listen to our interviews via SoundCloud, Apple Music and Spotify. Just search for GBHBL. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?